What's up, everybody? It's Olivia here, and today I have 3 songwriter tips for you slash brainstorming exercises that you can use if you're having writer's block, as well as just spark some new creativity into you. So it's 3 real simple things that you can do. All you need is a journal and a pen. So let's just jump right into it.
Young and driven.
So the first exercise that I have for you guys today is real simple. You want to think of one of your favorite songs. It doesn't matter if you're a rapper, a singer, anybody that writes music. This exercise is great for you. So you want to think of your favorite song. You want to look up the lyrics. And you want to listen to the song again if you don't know the melody, or just, so you can relearn the lyrics. And we want to take the first verse. And what you want to do is listen to that song after you read the lyrics. We want to rewrite the song, but rewrite it from a new perspective, right? And the goal is not to, steal people's music and rewrite a song to release it as your own. No, the goal is this is going to help you think outside of the box, right? This artist, they made a song, there's a topic, they already have a melody and things like that, so you can still follow the same melody and everything, but you want to think from a different perspective, right? Let's take the song by Keisha Cole, I Should Have Cheated, right? So we have the topic, she's talking to someone saying, I should have cheated on you, and she's listing out reasons why. Now, if you're an artist and you want to be creative, think of another way that you could write that song. What perspective would you take on it? Would you be the person she's talking to and be like, this is why you shouldn't have cheated? Would you, come clean and be like, I apologize? There's many different ways you can try to rewrite this song, but the goal is to just, think outside of the box. Think probably not how you would usually think as a singer or an artist, write from somebody else's perspective. Not every song you write has to be, a song that you would sing and things like that. So that's why these are some great exercises to, really test your skills as a writer. If you don't want to write the song from a different perspective, you can, write the song again, rewrite the song, but this time rewrite it in a different way. They always say there's only a few things that people make music about, love, heartbreak. If you're a rapper, then, money, relationships, things like that. So as an artist, your goal is to, write about these topics because, these are universal topics that everyone can relate to, but write them in a way that is, not monotonous, not the same old story. Nobody wants to hear the same old love story over and over again. So how can you write a song if you're writing a love song or a heartbreak song, whatever song you choose? How can you rewrite it if you're going to write it from the same perspective as the original artist? How can you rewrite it in a different way that's still creative? What different melodies, what different metaphors and things can you come up with, based on the topic that they're talking about? So that's the first the first exercise you want to do. And with all these exercises, you want to also have your phone or some type of timer. Another way to make this exercise challenging is you want to set a timer. So anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, you want to keep it kind of short. That way, you're not only, challenge yourself by thinking of different ideas, but you're under a time crunch. So this is really going to help you as a writer improve your skills, and this is going to help you get out of that writer's block quickly, because you're not going to have all day to be dwelling and thinking about what to write about. You only have 3 to 5 minutes. You already have a premise, so that's your first exercise. Choose a song and try to rewrite it from a different perspective, or write it from the same perspective, just differently. All right? Now, my second exercise that I have for you guys is you want to grab your phone again, or you can open another tab up on your web browser if you're watching this on a computer, and you want to go to Google and you want to type images, and then you just want to hit the images tab and look through all the images. You're probably going to see a bunch of just random different things. You might see a moon, you might see a sunset, you might see a couple, you might see a dog, a cat, whatever you see. You just want to pick an image, whichever one catches our eye. Don't think about it too much, just whatever image looks the most interesting to you at first. Just grab that, save it, take a screenshot. You can also do this on Instagram as well. If you go on Instagram, go on your explore page and you're browsing, if you see an image that catches your eye, or if you're on Pinterest, whatever, screenshot it and save it. You want to take that image, you want to look at it, you want to set your timer on your phone again around 3 to 5 minutes. This one we'll say 4 minutes. You want to set your timer for about 4 minutes, and you want to look at that image and just write down whatever comes to your mind. So how does that image make you feel? What do you think of when you see that image? If it's a couple, does it make you think of love? Does it make you think of heartbreak? Just getting out of a relationship? Whatever that image makes you think or feel, describe it. Use colors, different moods you feel from that image. You want to write that down, right? For the first minute. So you set your timer for 4 minutes. So for that first minute, you're writing down words or phrases that you think of when you look at this image. After you do that for the first minute, so you have 3 minutes left on the clock, now you have all these words and maybe phrases or sentences that you've come up with, or ideas that image sparked in you. So now you want to see if you can come up with a quick little 4 to 8 bar verse or chorus based on those words that you wrote down from that image. And so this is another exercise, once again, to just get you thinking out of the box. Maybe, like I said, we're in quarantine right now. Depending on when you're watching this video, we're probably still in quarantine. So you're probably, used to seeing the same things, hearing the same things, writing the same things. So this is a great exercise to get you, thinking outside of the box. Look up random images. You can even type in random keywords and then hit the word image and see what comes up. And this will just, spark some new creativity with you. This is a great exercise you can do a couple times a day or a week, just to see if you can come up with new little phrases and new topics for songs that you're working on. So that's the second exercise. And so my third and final exercise I have for you guys is real simple. Once again, you want to set the timer on your phone for about 3 minutes, and you want to sit down and write as many metaphors or as similes that you can think of. Right now with this exercise, we're not trying to make a verse, so each metaphor that you write down doesn't have to link or rhyme with the previous one or the one after it. You just want to write as many metaphors as you can as possible. Now this is great for rappers. Not only if you freestyle, this will help you if you have a list of metaphors that you just written down, because when you go freestyle or go to write your verse or whatever, these are things that you're just naturally going to think of. They're going to be in the back of your subconscious because you took the time to sit and write them. For singers, this is great as well. It's a great exercise. A lot of times as singers, the most important thing that we write is the melody, or we try to get the melody first. And so this is just a great exercise if you're having trouble, coming up with melodies, or you're finding yourself, saying the same things in your songs, like they all kind of sound similar, the same type of topics. You want to, find a way to be more engaging and more interesting to your listeners. This is a great exercise where you're just focusing primarily on metaphors. You're not thinking about melody. You're not thinking about even, rhyming or telling a story or anything like that. Your goal with this exercise is just to list as many metaphors as possible, and then from these metaphors you can string together a story, or make a verse or a chorus, or add a melody to these words that you come up with. So overall, this is a great exercise that I recommend you try, whether you're a singer or a rapper. Metaphors are what really engage your listener and catch them off guard. Like I said, there's only a few topics that everybody talks about: love, heartbreak, money, relationships. How can you talk about these things but in a different way? Like, what's a way you can describe heartbreak that someone hasn't said it before? What's a way to describe if you're dope? Like, let's say you're a rapper. Rappers always talk about being dope, but what's a way that you could say you're dope that somebody else hasn't said before? For example, one really great bar that I like from a rapper, Lil Wayne, he had a line. It was like, "My weed is so loud, it's like Fred yelling Wilma." And that was, instantly when I heard it, it caught me off. I thought it was dope, and it caught me off guard. One, rappers talk about having strong weed and stuff like that all the time, and so you hear typical bars. My weed is so loud. It's like speakers. Just they say, I ain't gonna lie, low key kind of corny stuff. or typical stuff that you just expect rappers to say. And for him to say that, I thought it was funny and it was creative. One, if you've seen the Flintstones, then you have the image of in your head of Fred yelling Wilma, and you know how loud he yells it. So I thought that was just a creative and just out of the box way to describe, you know, his weed being so loud. So that's the point of this exercise. Have fun with it. Don't take yourself too seriously. Think of as many things as possible, and just have a list. And like I said, set a timer. With all these exercises, they're meant just to, you know, spark some creativity. Whatever you come up with from these exercises, they don't have to be gold. They don't have to, you know, later turn into a song. Not every time you write do you have to turn it into a song, or does it have to be perfect? Like, this is practice, you know. If you think of yourself as an artist, a lot of time they compare it to athletes. Like, this is the practice, right? So not every shot you take is gonna go in. This is just meant to, you know, get those reps in and build that muscle memory. So have fun with these exercises. If you like these, let me know in the comments. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2 of this. If you have any tips for songwriting, or if you have writer's block, leave them down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.